YouTube. Listen, bro, I'm not even gonna make this video too long, bro. I didn't try to make this video like 5 times already, bro, and every time I've made it, they tried to do something to where I can't edit the video was lagging, this and that. Listen though, if you clicked on the video, enjoy the video, bro. I don't know, I don't have, that's not my face showing. You're gonna see 2K in the background. Just enjoy the video, listen to the video, listen to what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to put you on game, bro. I'm trying to help you with something in life. But yeah, listen to the video. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Let's get to it, bro. So the first thing I had put is not learning about God at an early age. I grew up in church from like around maybe 8 to maybe 13, 14. Then I stopped going to church because I don't know what happened. My mom just stopped going to church. We used to go to this one church. We just stopped going to it. Or we went to it, we just on and off. And when I fell out of church, the church I was going to anyway wasn't even a good church. That's probably why I didn't even take church seriously in the first place. I wasn't going to a good foundational church, and I really didn't know too much about God. So there's a lot of things I was doing. I was doing sinful things, and I wasn't taking no accountability at the end of the day. Cause I didn't know nothing about sin. I didn't know who God was. I just knew God, but I didn't know who He was. So me not knowing about God, I feel like led me down the wrong path when it came to going to school, because I was doing things that I shouldn't have done. I made a lot of mistakes that I could have avoided now that I realized that who God is. Yeah, but that's just that. I'm not going to make this video like a thing where, I'm forcing God down people's throats. But yeah, like I said, I wish I would have learned more about God growing up, just so I could have avoided so many mistakes. I would have learned so much. I would have been more disciplined. I would have been more educated, more wise, more knowledgeable. But hey, it's life. We make mistakes. Just move on and learn from them, bro. But yeah, number 2, I have put making friends. Yes, I regret making friends in school, bro. I realized growing up, well, I realize now that I'm older. I'm 21 years old now, but I realize now that I used to go to school. I used to try to fit in. I used to want to be popular. I used to want to be friends with the cool kids, just because I didn't know who I was personally, bro. I was going through identity crisis, I didn't feel love in some places. I didn't feel like I was people like me. So I went to school trying to fit in, trying to be cool, but that just led me to making the worst of worst friends, bro. So I had friends that they didn't really care about me being a good person for. They just cared about what they could get out of me. Like they would use me for my energy, use me for financial goods. I didn't really have friends that really cared. I don't feel like I had friends that really cared for me just for being me, if that makes sense. I'm probably don't make no sense right now, but you get the point though, bro. But yeah, I didn't have no friends that really had my best interest. All the friends I had, they were just using me just for what they could get out of me. And growing up, you're gonna realize that a lot of people that you hang out with, they're not really your friends, bro. It's just they just enjoy being around you just so they get something out of you. They probably steal your energy for all you know. And yeah, this was making friends, because now that I'm out of school, I don't really have friends, bro. I'm lonely. I just be in my room every day. I don't talk to nobody for real. And yeah, I'm just letting you know right now. When they be saying, teachers will tell you, when you get out of school, high school, college, whatever it is, those friends that you made, you're going to lose 90% of those friends. And I feel like I lost 99.9% of those friends. I only got one friend from school that I talked to. But yeah, that. And then, what's number 3? My fault. Number 3, I'm telling you, this video it's not going to be too long. I know I talk fast. Hopefully you guys understand everything that I'm saying. Hopefully I make sense, because I'm not the well spoken. Let's just skip past that, bro. Okay, number 3, learning about smoking plays a part of making friends. Yeah, I didn't make the right group of friends. I was never around people that was smoking for real. But when I got to high school, I made some friends that did smoke, but I was never around them though. I just knew they smoked. But one time, I ended up getting around some friends that did smoke, and that started my smoking journey. But now I'm 21 years old. I didn't smoke until I was 18 years old. I smoked one time. It went bad, bro. One day I'll live to tell you the story about what happened the first time I smoked. But yeah, the first time smoking went bad. But ever since that though, I've smoked a few times. I'm not a heavy smoker. I smoke. I swear. I promise y'all. I'm not lying. I smoke every once in a blue moon. You'll see me smoke every 3-4 months if I ever do smoke. Sometimes I can go longer. I'm not addicted to smoking. Thank God I am not addicted to smoking. Because if I was addicted to smoking, my life would be cooked, bro. I see people that smoke a lot and they look miserable, bro. I'm not gonna lie, they look miserable. A lot of people smoke to cope pain, to cope with stuff they got going on. But I don't believe smoking is the way to cope with those type of things. I just look at it as you're escaping a reality. Because when you are high, yeah, you get to escape reality, but when you're like sober, you gotta face it again. You're just running away from your problems, and you're never gonna get anywhere running away from your problems, bro. But yeah, but I hope if you guys are watching this video and you haven't smoked yet, please don't ever try it, bro. Please don't ever try it, because I realize you could try something one time, and then you can be hooked to it for the rest of your life. But yeah, but I'm not a proud smoker. I'm a person of God. I try to stay away from that stuff. It's just sometimes the devil will try to, I'm not even gonna say the devil, I'm just gonna say temptation will get to me, bro. And I'm not proud of it, but I'm not perfect, you know, and I'm learning to quit it forever. And I'm doing a good job. I haven't smoked in a long time. Maybe a few months now, but I'm gonna just keep going. If I do end up relapsing, I'm not gonna beat myself up. I'm human. God knows I'm gonna make mistakes. It's just about trying to overcome those mistakes. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take practice, perfection. But yeah, that's that. Number 4. This is bad. This is probably the worst one on the list. Learning about corn. I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube. Learning about corn. Yeah, bro. I got introduced to corn, I think, when I was in 8th grade, bro. Once again, not having the best of friends. People telling me about stuff that they shouldn't have told me, bro. Because my parents didn't even tell me about. They didn't teach me about that type of things. Like, I didn't even know how people even had babies, bro. So at 8th grade, I was like lost. Everybody knew a lot. I was lost. Nobody ever told me about no things like that. So 8th grade, somebody told me about, you know, corn and you know, playing with yourself, and I'm like, I was confused with what saying. I didn't know what it mean. I didn't know what it meant for real. But one day I ended up trying it, bro. I don't even know how it happened, bro. One day I just ended up trying it. I'm not like, nobody really forced me to do it. That's just me hearing about it made me want to try it. You could say it was a temptation thing. So I ended up trying it one time, and then yeah, it led to that right there. I got addicted to. I was addicted to that stuff until I was probably like a senior in high school, bro. I started in 8th grade. Probably was addicted to it until I got to senior year in high school. And that's when senior year in high school is when I started being able to like fight it off. But yeah, I'll be honest with y'all. A lot of people struggle with that stuff. So I know I'm not the only one that struggle. That's why I know a lot of people struggle. That's why I'm comfortable telling you guys. And hopefully I can help you guys be able to stay away from it or fight it off. That stuff's not easy, bro, but I have realized the best way to fight that stuff off is literally just by one. I'm like I said, I'm a godly person. I'm not forcing you to go to God. I'm not forcing you. I would love if you was, you know, if you was give God a chance, but I'm not forcing it. But yeah, I feel like God helped me a lot. That's one. Number 2, learning just to stay busy, bro. Because when you're doing nothing, you're just sitting here, laying here, being on your phone. This thing right here, number 1 thing that will cause the addiction to get worse. Get off your phone, bro. Go find something to do. Be productive, bro. Go outside. Go work out. Do something, bro. Stop sitting here scrolling on TikTok every single day. Instagram. That's how you get triggered. It's a lot of trigger stuff going on, bro. When you get triggered, then next thing you know, you're on the websites. Then you're doing this and that, and it's just like that right there. It's gonna be something that you struggle with for years. You're gonna be like, I wish I never would have learned about it. I wish I could stop, but I can't. It's hard, bro. I promise you, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. There have been times where I relapsed. I don't do it heavy. I thank God. God has helped me so much with it. But there has been times where I have relapsed, and I hate myself for it, bro. Like that right there is something when I relapse on, I hate myself for it. It's like I know better, bro. But I still end up relapsing. But yeah, I'm doing a good job avoiding it right now. Trying to get to a point where I don't ever do it again. Once I feel like I can get to that point where I'll do it again, I'm gonna feel better about myself. I'm gonna feel better about life. Because I realize when you're able to retain, you know how they do semen retention? When you're able to like hold in like the seed in your body, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you're a whole different type of human being, bro. You're more powerful, you're more energized, you get girls easily without even trying, you're more confident. I promise. I got proof. I'll make a different video about that, but I got proof though. That's when I was able to hold that thing in, life was great, bro. But yeah, I know that was probably the longest topic because that's like the worst thing everybody struggle with. But yeah, that's that. Number 1. I mean, that's number 1. The last one, number 5. This video is 11 minutes long. Dang. Oh my. Sorry, y'all. But number 5, I said not caring about my education. I went to school. I think when first grade was the first time, was the only year where I took school super serious. Like I was so smart. I learned how to read, bro. Because of first grade is the only reason why I can read now. I was like one of the best readers ever, bro, in first grade. I was over here reading chapter books. And that's why I'm able to read now. I'm able to like learn how to talk and say certain stuff, say no certain words. Because of first grade, when I got to middle school, I don't think I ever touched a book, bro. Like I didn't touch a book from middle school till now, for real, bro. But yeah. I wish I would take my education serious. I wish I would have been. I wish I didn't make no friends. But if I would have made friends in school, I wish I would have been friends with the nerds. You know, the nerds get made fun of because they're. Why do people? I don't know why in life you get made fun of for being smart. You get made fun of for for just not being like everybody else. Just being yourself. And one thing I learned about school, it's okay to be yourself, bro. It's okay to be yourself. People like you more when you're you. I promise you, bro. But yeah, I would have been friends with the nerds, bro. They would have helped me with school. They would have gave me so many like advice that would. See, they tried to stop me again. Hey, but this time we coming back 10 times harder, bro. Look, you thought I was chopped? Nah, bro. I'm fine stuff. They call me fine stuff around here. But now listen, bro. They cut me off when I was talking about not caring about education. I forgot what I was saying though. But yeah, bro, I just wish I would have been cool with the nerds, bro. The nerds would have put me on game. They would help me with school, stuff like that. But now I wanted to be friends with the lame people for real. They was the cool people back then in school was the lame people for real. I'm not gonna lie. And the nerds was the cool people. If you see how I'm putting it down. But nah, I'm gonna end this video because it's probably already like 13 minutes long. I'm sorry, bro, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now I figured out what the problem is. Now I can start showing my face in the videos. But if you do like the 2K in the background, let me know. But if you want to see my face and you like it like this, I can do it like this too. But if you stay to the end of this video, I love you, bro. But listen, hear me out though. Before I get off here, I'm gonna start posting on YouTube more consistently. I promise. This time I gotta start taking YouTube serious, bro. I gotta take the different route. So let me know what y'all want to see on here. I could do IRL vlogs. I could do IRL collabs, not like with no famous people, but people I know in real. Like I can find people I know in real life in my city, collab with. I'm talking about like girls, God, whatever y'all want to see. If y'all want girls, I can put girls on here, bro. Y'all want to see girls? I can put girls. I know y'all like girls. I can put girls on here. Y'all want to see me do gaming, whatever y'all want, I can do, bro. Just let me know what y'all want. And I'm just gonna try to be consistent, bro. I'm just gonna try to take this YouTube stuff serious. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, and also remember this though. If you think nobody out there love you, I love you, bro. If you think nobody care about you, I care about you. You got someone out there. There's somebody out there that cares about you. There's somebody out there that loves you. There's somebody out there that you matter to, bro. Somebody out there always think about you. And if you was to be gone, you would kill them. You would kill them, bro, mentally. So always love yourself, bro. Love life. No matter how hard life get, always be grateful for life, bro. Because some people, like, your life could be worse. Like, you could think your life is horrible right now, right? But there's somebody out there, their life is 10 times worse, and they wish they could have your life, bro. Always think about that, though. Always be grateful for life, and always thank God, bro. But yeah, let me stop yapping, bro. I love y'all, bro, for real. Thank y'all for watching this video. KP out. So you was really gonna click off the video without subbing? Come on, man. You ain't right.